Hello, Pisces placements. Welcome to your July 2021 reading. My name is Brittany. This is Metanoia Tarot. And your reading is, I'm feeling you're transmuting some challenging things, some challenging energy. It feels like you're bouncing back from something. We could be dealing with two separate people, or we're just talking about you, going from one place to a better place. And that's really cool. I feel like we're also talking to some healers or some psychics or people who consider themselves witches, whatever floats your boat, bitch. Okay, it is what it is. I feel like I'm talking to people who know how to harness energy, who know how to transmute things, transmute energy to work in their favor, and for healing mostly, for the most part, turning pain into passion and purpose and progress. You know what I mean? Like, I'm here for it. I like it. So you got the crone. Okay, let's read the crone. The crone, the witch, the old woman, the sage. The crone has seen it all. Nothing frightens or surprises her. She is the final manifestation in the feminine trifecta of maiden, mother, crone. In her long life, she's witnessed endless cycles of death, sex, failure, rebirth, conflict, and regeneration, giving her the ability to rise above the world of duality. She laughs at notions of good or bad, right or wrong, as she has seen the earth churning, smoldering, taking life and giving life. The crone energy accepts everything in, devouring beauty and suffering with the same mouth, using their energy to reveal hidden secrets and knowledge. Her energy resides in all of us, though it is feared by most for its power and unconventional relationship with death and the macabre. Awakening the crone is dangerously rich and unapologetically magic. When light, it is magic, clairvoyant, psychic, intuitive, wise. When dark, it's vindictive, bitter, isolated, ostracized. The crone has a difficult time tolerating superficial, petty, day-to-day musings. She moves away from such relationships and seeks a deeper path, even if this means a more solitary life. The crone is the master of letting go and residing in what is. She rejects nothing. The crone is often seen with the crow, smoke, night, the moon. Okay? So, Pisces. Okay. You have the Son of Wands in the reverse, which is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. The Five of Cups in the reverse, which is that healing we were talking about. And then we have, the Goddess of Pentacles, which is the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Coins, Goddess of Coins. And then we got the Five of Pentacles. Okay? So, this is why I say I feel like you're transmuting some heavy energy, or you're transmuting pain into healing, pain into abundance, pain into prosperity. There we go. Transmuting pain into prosperity, because here we have the Son of Wands in the reverse. This is a very chaotic, volatile, shitty, asshole kind of energy, like kind of being all over the place. And not really having a sense of direction. This is energy being all over the place. This is energy being abusive. Like, not like, let me think of a different word. Like, okay. I don't want to say abusive, but this could be like an arrogant person. Right? It could be like someone who's Like, they're kind of all over the place, but not it's like, okay, it's like a lot. It's like right? And then we have this underneath it, we have a goddess of pentacles. Somebody who has matured. Somebody who is now creating a home. Someone who's very down to earth, who's probably kind of been through the BS, right? They've been through that, you know what I'm saying? They're good on that. And they're more concerned with being reliable and being able to have people depend on them. Not depend on them like in a codependent way, but I can take care of you, and I can make this house a home, and my business is thriving. You understand me? So my thing is, we could be talking to one person right now. You could absolutely be this amazing, matured businesswoman, but there's some part of your personality that works against you. But I feel like this is you acting out because there is some healing going on. There is something you're no longer crying over, you're no longer stressed out about, which is great. You kind of feel like, you can feel like two different people right now. You're not two different people. You're just a human being, and you're experiencing a lot of things at once. It's like you're in the middle of a transition stage. You know, you being a little childish, but also like, I've grown, I've learned, I'm learning, I'm healing. You know, my finances are together, but I'm also bouncing back from a financial situation where it wasn't the best. You could be moving into this energy. This could be something that you're going to experience if you're not experiencing it already. But part of it, which is important for your gift as a healer and someone who's a master at transmuting energy, something important to consider is that you have to heal inside before your money can change. So if you want your business to thrive, I'm not saying you have to be the perfect person and you got to be completely healed, but you have to be making efforts towards moving on from something and not allowing it to turn you into this jackass. You don't want to, listen, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that because sometimes our pain can really make us not our best selves. And, well, that's just how I speak. You know, sometimes our pain can turn us into a jackass. Not that we like it, not that we want to be that way, but you know what? I'm hurt right now. I'm a jackass. It's not okay. I'm not saying it's okay. You know what I mean? But being able to identify that and being aware of it and being accountable for it, it's going to work in your favor. Because how can you be this mature, down-to-earth, you know, woman who's able to just create magic with her hands if you're denying and rejecting and acting like everything is all funky-dory and everything is cool and you didn't do nothing wrong and it's okay for you to be a jackass because you that bitch or you that nigga, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Just how can you be that if you're not identifying the parts of you that are not very flattering? Because there are parts of you that are not working in your favor. And you have to be aware of those things. Because if you're not going to be aware of them, they're going to creep back up, and they're going to get in your way. They're going to block this energy. They're going to mess up your healing. Okay. They're going to get in the way of your healing because you're not going to be healing everything for real. Really got to use your magic to your advantage. Use your gifts and your skills to your advantage right now. You know, do the healing baths, do the cleansing, do the purging. Because things can't work out in your favor. I see you coming out on the other side. I see that you're in a transition stage and you're transmuting this pain into prosperity. And I think that's really dope. That's really cool. Okay, we got the Empress in the reverse. So again, there's like there's this duality here. Is that what they said in here? Yes. Giving her the ability to arise above the world of duality. You're like in two different places right now. So we got the Empress in the reverse, which is the opposite of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? It's like, I hate how much I say the word like, by the way. In your healing, I think you should do more while you're, in this process. You should do more beauty practices, more self-care practices, more grounding practices. Again, part of your healing, because that is going to work in your favor. When you feel yourself becoming an a-hole, reel it back in. There's a part of you that's not grounded. It's not, your feet aren't down on the ground. Both literally and figuratively. Okay? You're coming out of your head. This is really what it is. We got the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're coming out of your head. Like, you're in a transition stage, but part of it is just a mental thing. Part of it is just a mental thing. Like, the better half of it is you just switching gears in your mind. And it's like you automatically see a difference because your perspective changes. You don't see yourself as a victim where everything is happening to you and there's nothing you can do and you're helpless and you have no control. You have complete control. You have control over what you can control. Of course, there's plenty of things that we cannot control, but there are plenty of things that we can control, and you're identifying those things and you're saying, okay, well, what I can control this, what can I do about it? What can I do about this? You can do something. You can do something. What can you do about your finances? What can you do? This is you almost being, this is like literally, I'm visualizing like, it's like something almost being done rotating. Like this is like the last sliver is about to complete the rotation. Like maybe by your birthday, because Pisces season, we're still in the middle of summer and Pisces season is next year. But what I'm saying is this year has been going by fast. Okay? So I feel like by your birthday, you'll feel this relief of feeling like you're stuck in the middle, of feeling like you've been doing so much work and it feels like you're just in two places at one time. You just want to be in the one. Like, I don't want to be here anymore, but there's still more work to do. You're almost done. You have to change your perspective about some things and take a lot of accountability for yourself. So I have these astrology dice for any astro enthusiasts like myself. I kind of know some stuff. I'm definitely still learning. There's a lot I don't really know. And then there's astrology pros who may watch my videos. I don't know. But I want to roll these dice and I'm going to give you a sign, a house, and a planet. And you're going to go to your natal chart and you're going to see how these this sign, this house, and this planet kind of correlate to the reading and how you can look at it to kind of, help yourself out or, get some answers and how it applies to your situation specifically, uniquely, So you have the Capricorn. You have Capricorn. Where's Capricorn in your chart? We're talking about money. We're talking about finances. We're talking about creating stability. We're talking about business, right? The goddess of Pentacles is, if I'm not mistaken, it is like Capricorn. It is Capricorn. So it's like, if I'm not mistaken, you know, then it is that earth sign. So wherever Capricorn is in your chart, this is where you can apply more discipline and routine and structure to that particular part of your chart. And it could probably help you out in this process of transmuting and creating this stability and working on this business and going from one place to another, both mentally and physically, and regaining that financial stability and security as well. So we got the third house. Third house is about communication and like your thoughts and mental stuff. So perspective. Where is your third house? What sign rules your third house? What's in your third house? What's the ruler of your third house? Where is it in your chart? Like, how can you use these different elements pertaining to your third house to change your perspective? What is your perspective? What is making you think about these things in this way? How can you shift your perspective? What can you learn that'll help you gain new perspectives and knowledge about this perspective you already have, and a perspective you didn't consider? Like, how can you communicate these things to yourself and to others to further implement this new perspective that is needed to get out of this, like, being in two places thing? Like, to get out of that, there's something that needs to be reconsidered and also said out of your mouth. There are things you need to do. Then you got Venus. Venus is, you know, love and romance and money. Where is Venus in your chart? How do you love yourself? How do you currently show love to yourself? How can you better show love to yourself? What is your perspective on self-love? How do you view money? What is your relationship with money? How can you better improve it? You know? Where are you arrogant? Because we got the Son of Wands in the reverse, and that is like an arrogant energy. I feel like the arrogance, wherever the arrogance shows up in your life, in your personality, in your chart, is also something you need to look at. Because it may be holding you back. Or it may be one of the things that's keeping you stuck in two places. But okay, Pisces energy. Pisces placements. It's a cool reading. Alright? Peace out, man. It's good times. Good times. I hope this resonated with some of you. Alright.